Hello, everyone, and welcome to this nonsense. This is Multiworld. This is a 3v3 Multiworld between Radical Memers and Every Day is Matter at Monday. Good luck. I got Talon here. I don't have his name written on the layout because there's no room, but I can assure
we are
you
max
he is here.
capacity. Everyone's starting at the uncle's house. That sounds like it was planned.
Honestly, this is all more synced up than I thought, so we're just going to leave it.
Well, it helps with the race time countdown.
Yeah, but even still, like, when you're streaming stuff from Twitch, sometimes things can be a little goofy.
So yeah, this is the fun 3v3 week that a lot of teams are asyncing, but these two teams were able to get it together, and there's a Pearl for Inverted in the standard start.
Just gonna do a little extra cropping here.
And we see Inverted's lamp in Hype Cave. And standard
Also,
gets a Quake.
To anyone watching, I apologize in advance if suddenly the stream just dies, because who knows? It'll probably be fun. So you've been practicing this mode. What has been your guys' rough route through this?
It definitely seemed like there was one of the three that really got hung out to dry as far as progression goes. Inverted seemed like it was the least BK'd for us, and we ran a few of the asyncs and then have already done our week 6. So yeah, Inverted seemed like they were pretty wide open and free most of the race. It was standard that for some reason got stuck the most, but open starts with some items like a glove and a hook shot and a mirror, whereas standard basically is just casual boots. And so as far as Dark World and dungeon progression, they start with the least.
Gotcha.
And it definitely made a difference.
Alright, I think I'm happy with that cropping now. Alright, let's see. So who's on what team? Well, you can see it is small because I don't have a lot of text, but the names are above or below the screens. In addition to what mode they are playing. Beer and Renderer basically in lockstep through escape here.
So going back to that, the Inverted seeming like they're a little more open. We already see that Inverted's got their lamp. They've seen a fire rod. They've sent a Quake over to another one of their team members. So plenty of things to do on the Inverted side.
Mm-hmm.
And without any kind of keys shuffled, get a basic weapon and you can take down Thieves Town even without the hammer. Find a sword, and now they have Skullwoods open. And they start with the flippers, so they're able to go over to pod immediately.
Yeah, so run me starting items for each mode now. So standard starts with boots and sword, correct?
Boots, sword, and an unactivated flute. That way you can't use it to get out of the Hyrule Castle sequence.
Gotcha. Okay.
But it can be activated immediately. Inverted starts with Kata Samaria, the Kata Samaria, a bow, flippers, and $50 to go buy bombs.
Okay.
And then open starts with mirror, glove, and hookshot.
Oh yeah, give me that one.
Yeah, that was a pretty popular choice.
Nice lamp. So I'll see Ed going into Thieves Town here. that's cut off a little bit, huh?
We've seen quite a few shields already, which is nice. Forcing shields on our runners is what we're here for.
Of course. Alright, Beer getting out of escape just slightly faster than Renderer, but very close.
Yeah, and so there goes probably the last time that we'll have two screens in the same spot.
Yeah.
So far, open and inverted have completely diverged. Yeah, if you're in chat and you see items and we don't call them out, feel free to tag us as best you can. It's a lot to watch.
I unfortunately don't have room for trackers and stuff on here, so we're just kind of flying by the seat of our pants.
Yeah, like I know the blue mail was picked up or was given to both of our open runners. I have no clue where that came from. Yeah, chat talking about the options to go back in. I think it was last year there was the option that if you finished your scene and waited out the entire credits, you could go back in and continue finding items for your partner, or partners in this case.
Right.
To just set a good stopping time. That rule has been removed in this year's tournament, which I was unaware of because I'm dumb.
Well, there's a cane on Lumberjack Ledge in the standard seed.
Someone might be needing that.
But
so,
yeah,
go ahead.
Say one homewrecker made that gamble last week against their opponents, and where homewrecker finished the seed, and I believe it was Tank who was playing. I forget, or I forget who he was playing with, but
Vix.
Maybe it was Vix, yeah. And unfortunately, it did not work out for them. Because
I think they needed two. They need like 2 or 3 Triforce pieces, and they cleared their world and just did not have them. And since their partner had to have the rest, and since they had already finished, it was no dice.
Oh,
they had to tap out.
Consider that. That could be Inverted's Cane of Samaria, in which case it wouldn't be needed.
Yeah, one thing we also noticed when we ran our scenes is I ran the standard and Pi ran the inverted, and we had Gold Sword in 20 minutes.
Nice.
And our partner in the open was swordless for 42. And they just seemed to go that way as well, that someone got stuck swordless for way longer than everybody else.
Right.
But, oh well, that's just what happens.
Oh, there was some kind of rod for the standard seed in Skullwoods. Didn't catch if it was fire or ice.
Well, I know Inverted has their fire rod on Stumpy. So it wasn't theirs. We'll have to watch when Ed goes in that way.
Or when renderer menus.
Yeah. Oh, there's a Master Sword for someone on Spec Rock in the open.
What is Ed doing? It looks like he's trying to clear Thieves Town without a way to kill blind. No, he's got a Cane of Samaria. He can do it with a quarter magic bar.
Yeah. Oh, there's some boots for standard, the thing they started with, so real nice. Beer, unfortunately, getting tagged with that fun multi-world thing where the bombs still cook while you're grabbing an item. So his bomb blew up in his hands.
Hyrule
That's a sword for the open.
A sword, yeah. Ed could probably use that.
Oh, did Hyrule grade 1 too?
Well, Hyruler got the sword from, I believe, Easy.
Oh, me and DM in the open grabbed one out of Blind's Hut at the same time. I'm like, oh.
Oh, yeah, that one was not for Ed. Ed, you do not have a glove.
Again.
So what do we think? Do you think Ed's gonna pull this off? Did he not pick up the small magic under one of the pots in the... Because this looks like his magic has not increased at all.
Did he use it on something?
I don't know.
That sounds more accurate.
He's just, like, crossing his fingers for a magic drop.
I mean, it's doable with 3 blocks.
If you do this flawlessly, I do think it is technically possible. Maybe he'll get granted a, Oh, yeah, that's actually gonna probably eat some of the hits. Yep, no,
yeah,
I think that just did it.
Now.
He's gotta hit this. Nope, okay. If the head didn't eat that, he still technically had a shot at it, but...
So you see dropping down Moldorm and Hera.
Very nice. Green pendant.
Well, that sweet, sweet green pendant.
Alright, so High Ruler will have a bit of an easier time getting through Thieves Town here with that sword.
Mandy, I'm grabbing a bottle out of the damn area for them.
Hey, I thought you said we weren't going to see people on the same screen again.
Boo! Cheaters! So, I saw it on race game, I think that was for standard.
Now, do we think that both of the standard players remember to actually activate their flute? I was not paying attention.
Yes, both of them did at the same time. There's some mitts or some gloves for inverted out of the open mini Moldorm cave.
Ooh, I really getting fire snaked in the maze there. Not maze, hellway.
So another thing with this multi-world tournament, if you're not running it and you may not know, is that the vendor hints are on. So even
I always forget that.
Even not having enough money for something like Zora, checking it could be very beneficial because it may end up being nothing and you can just skip it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like Bottle Vendor and Kakariko is wonderful when you can just check and it's like, oh, I've got arrows for open. Well, you can keep them, bud.
Oh, hey, there's some boots for open. That's actually very good timing for my DM, who can now set up a water... Well, you can set up a water walk. Whether it will retain for the remainder of your time here is questionable, but...
Yeah, so you would lose the water walk, but it just puts you in the fake flipper state, which is nice. It doesn't knock you back to wherever you got in.
Oh, does it? Okay.
Yeah, we had that a couple times.
Gotcha.
So normally you're like telling all your partners, don't send me anything, don't send me anything, don't send me anything.
Alright, so he's trying to maintain the stored water walk here.
Also saw a can of Burna, which may or may not be useful, but...
I don't know if getting the item deletes the stored water walk.
I think so. Oh, Renderer finding a guard under the bush and gets absolutely mauled. That sucks.
No, apparently it does not.
Oh, I did not know.
Well, there we go.
So, like if you look on home beer screen, you're gonna have Zora tell him what he has first. So, $500 to buy 3 bombs. Well,
yes, please.
Do it. Yes, what a fluff.
Alright, nothing in the well there. Or waterfall, I should say. Yeah, High Ruler definitely in a much better spot for blind with a sword and 7 hearts versus Ed's Kane with no magic.
Yeah, all of our teams are in private chat rooms.
Voice
so
chat.
Voice chat. So all 3 of them are communicating with one another. Sick Kid has literally nothing.
10 arrows. Oh, my DM also fluffing.
I expect nothing less, and I will accept no less results.
Pretty good blind fight from High Ruler there. Got a little away from at the end, but pretty good.
So both teams not shying away from, Every Day is a Matter at Mondays, not shying away from grabbing those green pendants if they're easily accessible.
That's 2 green pendants for them already. I mean, in inverted, you kind of don't have a choice, right? Like, your available checks are slim at the start. Ooh, glove. Nice. Boy, I'm getting so confused. I'm like, oh, we already checked Mini Moldorm Cave. Like, well, not in open. We haven't.
Well, we did. Me and Neem did.
Oh, did he? Okay, we'll see. Yeah.
Yeah. It's just because I know the glove and the ether came from there for inverted.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's really hard to keep track. Me and Neem got a mushroom, turned it in just for $50. No clue where that mushroom came from.
It was hard enough calming co-op veterans during League. This is this is something else. Those are all the same seed, at least. Pod is the last pendant. Or not the last pendant, the green pendant for standard.
And
oh, hey,
pod,
nice bow.
It's there, right?
Okay, game.
Nice silvers.
Oh, is that... Oh, is that silvers for beer?
Inverted starts with a bow, so they can go into pod and clear it out for more checks, so they don't get...
Oh, I see.
So that would be silvers for them. Yeah, and that was set up like that because of what you said. Inverted starts with so few checks that doing an inverted seed usually gets streamlined to where you need to go relatively quickly most of the time. So in a multi-world situation, that would suck. And start the Oko. Or Oko. I got mystery on the brain.
Oh, we play. Is next week Oko week? Is that? Wait, is there an Oko week?
No, I was just thinking. I watched the restream of Beer and Ed's match.
Ah, yes.
Which honestly didn't seem terrible.
It was, like I said, it was not the worst Oko seed that we've had during that series. And yes, this is all no major glitches, no cheaty. Beer will not be allowed to cheat this time.
Hopefully.
It's so tempting when you start with boots, though.
Yeah, I know. That's why I'm like, it probably is hard. You have to probably remind yourself. Okay, I can't
since I've started learning some of those, it has gotten very difficult to like remove that from my brain. There's been a lot of times where I'm like, oh, I think I said specifically our last league match, the cross keys that I played, where me and I forget who I was playing against, but me and my opponent were both looking for Mire access for Go mode, which required flute because there was no connector there. And for the last half an hour of the seed, I was like, I should just clip into Mire. It'll be a lot faster than trying to find this flute. And I had to keep stopping myself. No, can't do that in this mode.
So we did find a couple good things. Open had the mitts for standard.
Moldorm.
Wow, Moldorm, what are you doing, bud? So on the Zora Ledge are the mitts for the standard, which is the next step to Darkhold access for them. And the Spec Rock sword was also for inverted, so that's a sword for their inverted teammates. I want to say there was a sword in Hera for inverted as well, so that might be Master Sword for them.
Yeah. Ed does not have the hammer yet, I do not think. I don't think anyone has a hammer yet.
Yeah, that's always the first thing in these multi-world seats. Is you've got to be thinking, clear out your sphere ones, don't skip anything. Everyone needs Dark World access as quick as possible.
Oh, I can't leave Agina's cave for an hour and a half.
You can, but I would be sad if it had my stuff. What's worse for that is you want, at least in our perspective, you'd want Inverted to find their Dark World access last, because if you've ever done an Inverted seed, once you hit Light World, the whole map's green, and there's just so your partner's progressions can be just in the dumbest places.
This is going to be Mind DM's green pendant, I think.
Yeah. So Easy, instead of going, did a cack skip and did the mountain immediately. So that's how they were able to get here with a little sequence break in the very beginning. Ed lifting up the bush so his person can walk the normal speed they always do anyway.
Yeah, okay. I don't get it, but whatever.
Someone said it during main tourney one time.
Oh, and now he threw it. Wow, look how slow he's going. This is unbelievable.
I do know this. If you have the old man and you hook speed, you do go faster up the ladders.
Yes.
Like, exponentially.
So there's sword and paradox. That was for standard. So open and standard both have boots now. Inverted still walking.
So it seems like Open's had a lot of... Looks like Open's had a lot of items for their teammates. It seems like they're supplying at this point.
Yeah.
There's a bottle for Inverted.
And a bottle for standard. I don't think there's been any moon pearls yet, right?
I have not seen any.
Alright, there's tempered for Inverted in...
Yeah, Inverted, yeah. Had their own sword inside their Spec Rock. Inverted has their lamp. We could see both runners pushing through Aga right here. And then maybe having to do some shenanigans.
Yeah, I mean, you probably check Hookshot Cave and stuff first, but I think that's probably... You'd probably do Aga next, because what else do you have? We don't have a fire source to go into Ice Palace.
Yeah, in most scenes, you would probably avoid doing any kind of Aga dumbness if you can avoid it. But in Multiworld, the second you're out of stuff, even if it's Dark Aga, you just go do it, because it's better than sitting there. Standard had Open's Cape, it looks like, which I think gives them Aga access now.
Yeah, I really just heading straight in here.
I didn't see if there's anything else good in Paradox on Standard side. I looked away.
I don't remember if High Roller did Hookshot Cave and Super Bunny, but I would be pretty surprised if they are climbing Aga before doing those.
Yeah, that would be quite the gamble, especially with just Fire Rod. I'm 99% sure Inverted has their lamp. And maybe I'm wrong on that, but I thought they did.
And you don't know. Oh, Turtle Rock action here. Because they start with Cane, so you can get at least one chest in here.
Well, they had their Fire Rod. Their Fire Rod was on their Stumpy, so I think they can do a lot more than just the one.
That's, yeah. Gross.
So Standard Cape was in Spiral Cave.
Oh, half magic in Eastern Palace. Big key chest. for open.
Thank you. Yeah, High Roller choosing not to go into TR.
Is Beer going to do Aga right now, too? Looks like it.
They have a cape and a sword.
Nobody's got Moon Pearl. Let's just all go to Aga. It's great.
If you're BK and you can do it, dark or not, you go.
Yeah.
It's better than sitting around. Especially for, like, the standard and open seats, because there's, you know, some... I mean, I know more bunny shenanigans going from light to dark than dark to light, so...
Yeah, I mean, you can... Well, let's see. Nobody... I don't think they have the mirror yet, so you can't do too much.
I know open starts with a mirror, but those two aren't doing anything involving the Aga quite yet.
Okay, there's our open lamp in right side desert.
Yeah, that's definitely Aga access for the open side then.
Well, Easy's heading over here to the castle. This might just be for front of escape and not straight to Aga.
I think Ed found all the small keys up front.
I think
or
so.
Maybe, yeah, I think all 4 small keys were the first checks. That's wild.
Yeah, I mean, we can get all the way to Laser Bridge here.
Mookow's got the right idea. All the small keys. You're getting some bad RNG out of those red guards, so they're able to pick them off just fine.
Wait. Oh, the big key's gotta be in Laser Bridge then. That's right. Inverted.
Yep.
Inverted.
Well, I mean, it could be in Crystal Roller if you come from the Laser Bridge side.
Yeah, but either way, it has to be in the bottom half of TR.
That's some really unfortunate RNG then, considering they... Oh, okay, well, never mind. So the inverted side definitely has their Pearl.
Oh, well, how about that? Well, then that Aga play makes sense. Looks like Ed's heading there now, too.
I like the TR check regardless. It was unfortunate that all the small keys were there.
Okay, so Beer getting his mitts. Looks like Renderer is heading over to do Aga Tower as well.
Okay, so I was correct. Inverted does have their lamp, so High Roller just didn't go get theirs, which is an interesting skip because I believe it was in their hype cave.
Maybe.
Yeah, unless I mismarked the notes, which is extremely possible.
This is funny that we've had looks like 2 of 3 required Aga seeds so far.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, because my Indium's heading for theirs. They have their lamp though, so they'll.
No, my Indium's just doing front of escape.
Oh, sorry. I saw the dark room on easy side and just assumed.
Does open have a cape?
Yes.
Okay. Flute
nice flute for standard.
Standard, who already has a flute.
Yeah, they already start with them. Here, getting some really unfortunate Aga patterns with those blue balls.
Well, Renderer will have to deal with the same thing. Nice silvers on Saw there.
So those were that's actually the bow for standard.
Yep. Alright, so what does Beard do here? Yeah, check the ledge, which is another bow. Oh, Moon Pearl and Agina's Cave for open.
Oh, that was standard's bow, it looked like, too.
Yeah, I think so. So standard should be on... Well, if Ed ever beats Blind, which he may not, actually, at this point. So Beer may not be getting those silvers. So Beer just chilling, I guess, is in BK. Until a Moon Pearl is found. But now that... So now that Open has Moon Pearl, you know, Aga's available there too.
Where's the open pearl? Sorry, I missed it.
Agina's Cave.
Thank you. In their own Agina Cave?
In their own Agina Cave, yep.
Gross.
So like I said, what if you just left Agina's Cave for over?
No, Bear having those mids late, gonna check King's Tomb. Not gonna find anything but a 20, unfortunately.
Yep, it looks like Mind DM's going for Aga as well. It may be... I don't think Mind DM picked up that Pearl on their game, but maybe they did. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, he must have, because Mind DM got that lamp, so yeah, it must have. The sword disparity here is kind of funny, though, between the two open seas, with Mind DM on Fighter Sword and Easy on Tempered. Unless it's just a palette swap thing. Oh, and
here's the inverted came that they started
with. It was inverted, that's funny.
Gross. Yeah, Inverted's Pearl was somewhere. We just missed it, which is fine. It must have been someplace that both our runners went pretty early.
We're just looking for the standard Pearl now.
So yeah, so we're going to see Beer come over here and hang out by the pyramid, because this leftmost statue is a pull statue. So he's waiting for one of his partners to send him an item. That will put him in Super Bunny state.
And then you pull
in Super Bunny, when you pull on something, you get fake Link state. And then you can do a lot more stuff. Until you enter a door or bonk, and then it gets taken away.
Oh, good. It's probably like, don't worry, I'm in Kakariko now. You'll be sure to get something from me.
Yeah, it was all small change. And so we went to open. He's like, come on, guys. Really?
Looks like
but yeah, going back to what we were talking about, when we ran ours, this is what happened to me. I just got stuck in BK for forever, waiting.
Triple Aga Seed.
Because Inverted, when they hit Light World, it's just so open, where do you go to first?
Right.
And my Inverted partner had a ton of my beginning progression. Indian rocking the early Mirror Shield. Oh,
okay,
and some
there we
bits.
go. So Beer's got his Super Bunny, statue pull, and now we can do stuff. So what can we actually do? We have a hook shot and a glove, so we can go over to West Dark World if we want to. Looks like we're, I guess going to paying off Kiki is probably the play here, though, and doing what you can in pod.
Well, paying off Kiki is the most important thing, because even if you come back as just a regular
Then
bunny, you can still get into pod.
Right.
So he might just be opening it up and then running back to do something else, depending what his equipment load is. Well, no hook shit, no hammer. Never mind. He's not going into pod. Mindy, the open runner, getting mitts in the middle of Aga's tower, does the right thing. It's like, well, I'll just finish it anyway. I'm here. Double for standard coming out of the inverted tavern.
Interesting. Was Beer planning on doing something else before going to pod, or looks like Renderer doing the same thing now, just hanging out, waiting for an item? Fortunately, none of Renderer's teammates currently in the vicinity of any items at the moment, so Hyrule are gonna turn in this mushroom. I also think Hyrule tried to set up a fake flipper despite having flippers. Who among us?
Got it first try.
Yeah.
So
And we're gonna save and quit. Probably to go check the lumberjack. Hyrule save scum in the mushroom. Where you stand on mushroom save scumming?
I don't, just because I use emulator. So if I reset, my sound goes stupid, and I hate it. So I just don't do
okay.
it. I just never do it. It hasn't cost me yet. It's going to one day. But
I don't really like doing
I'll take that risk just because I don't want to mess my sound up more than it already is.
Oh, Beer's got Mirror Shield, by the way, so this is exciting.
Yeah, the open runner, me and DM also has Mirror Shield. So 2 of the 3 are on the right track here. You'll notice that Ed only has Fighter Shield.
Bad.
Basic.
Yeah, so everyone's looking for hammers now. I think everyone is devoid of hammer. That's the next big thing we're looking to find.
Inverted probably wouldn't mind a pearl, but even if they got a pearl, this one couldn't do a ton with it.
Pretty sure Inverted has a pearl.
Oh, did they get theirs finally?
You mean
they were waiting?
Are you talking about Standard?
Standard, yes, sorry.
Okay, yeah, no, Standard does not have a pearl yet.
So their renderer gets their link state, and they're off to the races. Oh, okay, open finding their Bombos medallion on the Brofish.
Ooh, so not gonna go to pod on Renderer's side.
Oh, this isn't a bad play. Check in
Catfish.
Catfish. Yeah, why not? Yeah, if there's something good here for Renderer, this could be really interesting.
Yeah. Nope.
Nada. Double $20, nice.
One
Oh,
from
there's
Inverted
open
and one to
Samaria
Inverted.
in pod. Interesting.
Ooh, okay, so yeah, Beer definitely chose right.
Yeah, me and him taking those mitts and hooking and going immediately across the river. Looks like easy. Probably going to follow suit after they check out the Brofish, which is the right call. That Bombos, especially already having their mitts, could lead to something in Ice Palace. If not now, at least later they'll have access to it. Okay, so Renderer in Standard has a hook, and I didn't see where it came from. Oh! And the Hobo Under the Bridge in Inverted has a open hammer.
Ooh. And Ed is not... Oh, is Ed waiting to give items so Beer can reset his bunny state here, probably?
It's a good call. That's a heads up for that team of just waiting, just in case there's something there. Gold sword for Standard.
Sure, why not?
So yeah, I totally missed where that hook shot for inverted came from, but if someone sees it, can call it out, I'd appreciate it. I have to think it was on inverted side somewhere, because open has been in pretty lockstep with one another.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Beer would definitely go for that hook shot right now. Zora offering a heart piece for 500 rupees. I can't believe they didn't take it.
Unbelievable.
Wild. Yeah, pretty wild. What about the 20 hearts, man?
The dream.
Have you ever gotten to 20 hearts in a seed? In a rando seed?
Not by accident.
I don't think I ever have, ever. So Ed's going to hook up Mandium with their hammer, which is going to be a welcome sight before they go into Thieves' Town, I'm sure. Okay, so Beer now has the hook shot. So I just straight missed wherever it came from. Dang it.
I mean, listen, it was going to happen at some point. Oh, was Renderer trying to set up a bunny pocket here and didn't quite get it?
Yeah, it looks like it didn't work out. So, Beer bombing open the brewery, but not going inside. Trying to get as much use out of this
There we go. That
link state as they
should
can.
do it. Oh, I wonder if getting the items breaks it?
High Roller finally getting their lamp after already doing Aga, like a boss.
Wow, that's crazy to have that it inverted to check Hype Cave at 45 minutes.
Yeah, which had their lamp, like that
I know.
by itself. Like that's crazy. Like you chose to do Aga before getting your lamp. In Hype Cave, the thing you have accessible literally outside your house. That's nuts.
Wait, why is Renderer storing a boomerang? I don't know if Renderer is doing this properly.
I'm not sure what he's doing. So
to set up a bunny pocket, you have to dash out. So you do an item dash out of the door with the item you want to store. So in this case, you would do a fire rod dash out, and then that lets you store one charge of that item, and you have to use an item that a bunny can use to release the charge. So you'd have to like use mirror or I think bottle also works. Like you can't use the fire rod as a bunny, so hitting the fire rod will not release the charge.
So like book would work if they had the book.
Yes.
So you like do an item dash out the door and then use an item that a bunny can. That's kind of cool. I've heard of it, but I didn't know how it worked. That's actually pretty awesome. So Homemade Beer on their side in standard found Inverted's hammer.
Oh hey, there's a flute for standard.
Thing they started with.
Yeah, like Renderer's trying to use the fire rod here, and that's not how this works. I don't know if Renderer has an item that a bunny can use off the top of my head.
They should have a bottle.
I I'm not 100% sure the bottles work. Like, I know for sure mirror works. I know for sure book works.
I don't think so then, no. No, it doesn't look like it.
Okay. Meanwhile, Beard is bunny walking, or Beedrill walking all over the place.
Grab their ether.
Alright, well, Beard just gonna come in here and clear Thieves Town, because what else are you gonna do?
Yeah, they can do some stuff in there, but they won't be able to clear it without their hammer. Hopefully they don't need it. And there's just something locked up in there.
Did Standard not get the hammer? Oh, it was Open that got the hammer.
Standard found Inverted's hammer.
Gotcha.
A well-oiled machine, folks.
I thought it was Inverted found Open's hammer. But...
No, Inverted found... Yeah, Inverted found Open's hammer.
Okay.
Standard found Inverted's, and Standard does not have theirs yet. That I'm aware
Oh,
of.
Inverted does have a hammer.
Hey, nice
there's
book.
A book.
About that bunny pocket you were just teaching me about. Yeah, next on my list is the Spec Rock Bomb Jump. That's next on my list to learn.
Yeah, I still don't do that particularly well. I've been trying to do Spooky more consistently, but for some reason I keep losing it in Mire. I'm not sure if I'm timing the block place properly.
I'm still trying to get the timing down for the buffered mimic clip, so you're already well ahead of me. So the open runners are pretty well lockstep with one another. They've been following each other's lead throughout the entirety of their route. Standard was more or less the same. Oh, I don't think he meant to do that.
Yeah, be a little low on health here.
Then Inverted's just been doing their own thing, kinda.
And we're gonna give this bunny pocket another shot. There, wait, nope. That should have.
Does it not work if you get hit? Does that take it away?
I don't know, but at least he's got the general idea down now. Maybe you need to use an empty bottle. I'm not entirely sure.
I'm wondering if one of his partners was helping him out. Like, hey, this is kind of how you do it. Oh, okay. Oh, the Wallmaster puts you in super running state. I didn't know that.
If you... Oh, yeah, interesting. Alright, let's see if he gets it this time. I believe. Okay, empty bottle apparently does not do it. Now I have to look this up. Let's see. Ah, bunny pocket. Item dash. Switch to item that can be used. No, bottle should do it.
I wonder if him getting hit is taking it away.
Obtain link state without having the moon pearl, which is doing. Typically, bunny revive. Yep. Do an item dash with one of the listed items to dash out into the overworld to store the item use. Switch to an item that can be used in bunny form. And bunny link should do a single use.
There he got it.
Let's say.
He didn't get hit that time.
Okay, maybe getting hit does the...
You know what? Good on them for sticking to it until they got it.
I mean, it's not like Render had a whole lot else to do at the moment, so...
Are you sound?
Yeah. Ooh, Flipper's on blind, so... a pendant. So what does that get? Beer now, will Flippers. Can we do Swamp? No, we can't do Swamp. That's a stupid question. Oh, is Beer really gonna... Boy, this is desperation.
At this point, if you're the standard, you're just screaming for your partners to find you your bloody pearl.
Just waiting for an item to go and get Bunny State into C-Shape House.
It's the worst. It's the most aggravating thing in Multiworld. It's the thing that makes people not want to play it.
Yeah, wow, weird. It's, yeah, I wouldn't know anyone who didn't want to play Multiworld this year because of BK mode.
Yeah, it is the worst. I mean, that being said, I sublimely enjoy Multiworld. It is so much fun, and basically just because you get to goof off with your friends.
I am more than willing to do some Multiworlds, casual Multiworlds now, where I can cheat if I'm in BK mode. That's my line for Multiworld, I think.
What's your line on Enemizer co-op?
I love Enemizer co-op. You don't have to ask me twice.
Alright, so Mr. Ed on the inverted side, taking down Helmasar, getting pod wrapped up.
A lot of bush guards today. So, Renderer is going to take down Moth, which will probably get a crystal out of here. It looks like Beer's heading up to probably do roughly the same thing that Renderer just did. Oh, careful. No hits, no hit! Oh!
Oh, all that work, no.
Does not have enough magic to do this again, unfortunately. Well, I mean, I guess what else he
had
do,
a
but
green, but I wonder if they
he
used
spent the green to have an empty bottle, I think.
Oh, I thought he got rid of a B to get rid of an empty bottle, but they may have used it already, who knows. Hey, that'll help.
What happened?
They got a sword from the inverted bonk rocks.
Not bad. So, Beer is going to lose this frog. I would surmise.
Alright, Renderer also has their silvers.
Yeah, that was in, on blind, in inverted, which Ed did not do. Because Ed died. So I do not think Beer is getting silvers. Because I can't foresee Ed doing pendant blind at this point. Unless they're really desperate for Beer's Moon Pearl.
So Beer's not going to pocket and try to take on Mothfly right now. Going to go turn in that...
Interesting.
Smith and Said.
Figure if you go back that far, you might as well.
Well, probably didn't want to lose the Smith.
Who cares about the Smith? That guy sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, maybe Moth is a pendant, and then you wouldn't lose the Smith. Probably not, though. I suppose I could actually take a look at Beer's tracker. Oh, Moth actually is a pendant!
I could say, I haven't looked at the pendants and crystals at all. I was like, no, we're not doing that.
So, yeah, Beer could have done Moth without losing their Smith. Alright, write that down. We gotta ask about that.
Yeah, okay. Hey, there it goes. There, Renderer gets it. Good fight.
Compass. Pendant. Oh, there's Standards Moon Pearl and Swamp Palace of Open.
Oh my gosh. See what I'm saying? Terrible.
Okay, game.
All right, I'm going to have to walk away for just a moment.
That's fine. I can handle this.
Take all the good notes, so be
I
right
can
back.
keep track of everything that's happening here. Alright, so now that Beer has Moon Pearl, basically has free reign here, so we're still... Major items we're looking for is we still need hammers for 2 of the 3 seeds. I believe Open is the only seed that has a hammer at this point in time. Yeah, unfortunately, Renderer just kind of stuck here doing bunny walk stuff. Six screens and you keep watching Ed. That's probably because I have Ed's volume on. If I switch to a different person's volume, you might start watching them. So here, let me... I know Renderer said that they had clean audio too, so I'll switch to Renderer for a bit. Wow, I matched the background red color really good with the red, the game over screen. Alright, let's see. So Easy's gonna head back here and beat Helmasaur. Easy does not have those flippers yet, so can't get into the swamp. I forget where the flippers were for Open. I'm sure Talon has it written down somewhere. We're just gonna hang out by Thieves Town and wait for an item to get Bunny State and open the dungeon. Mind you, I'm at 13 hearts. So is Ed.
Alright, buddy, catch me back up. What did I miss?
Not a whole lot. Where do you have written down where Open's flippers were?
No, but they got them. Wasn't that...
Because Easy does not have them, but MindDM does. So that's what's holding him up on that Moon Pearl.
It had to be something in inverted side. Was it? I wonder if it was like TR, that early TR dip that Ed did.
Well, it was all keys in the front, and then a heart container and lava chest. So I don't think it was correct. TR.
I'm not sure because I thought the two inverted players had switched each other back and forth pretty well in the beginning, with the exception of like the flipper checks they did out of order. So
yeah, that is the missing piece of the puzzle right now.
No, it was like the hook shot for standard. I did not catch. We've been trying to keep an eye on everything, and
yeah, I just realized that I do have all of their screens up on my other monitor here as I'm streaming them, so I can look and see what items people have. And yeah, so yeah, MindDM has the flippers, but Easy does not at the moment. That is the biggest difference right now. Ed also has a hammer too, which High Ruler does not.
Yeah, so the hammer is in the standard Stumpy. So Renderer was doing all the work up in Skull Woods and just never went south to check items. Instead, they just kept hanging out by Skull Woods. So that's why. That's something that Renderer could go get. Yeah, the memers all having their pearls and a good assortment of items is going to start crushing dungeons.
Yeah, trying to look. So memer-wise, let's see. So Vine DM still needs both rods, and I believe that'll put both rods and a sword, which will put Vine DM in go mode. Beer needs a hammer and a Samaria to be in go mode, and Ed needs an ice rod and a hook shot and a flute. No, ice rod, hook shot, and a book.
Right. And I don't have notes for any of those items, so it's very possible we haven't seen those yet.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the other team, it doesn't look like anyone has those things, no. Oh, Beer's also going to need a mirror for Swamp Palace. I'm surprised how well this is working. Maybe I'll have to try streaming a 4-on-4 race next time.
I'm wondering if those flippers are in pod, because Ed had did that while Hyrule ran right for Aga, I believe. Maybe not. I don't know. That was a long time ago now.
Yeah.
But it definitely felt like Hyrule was streamlining for Aga from the very beginning and didn't do a lot of like side routing. So
the first person who ever figures out a way to fake Flipper and Swamp is going to be...
It's gonna happen. You kind of feel like it's gonna happen, don't you?
I don't think it is possible, because I was goofing around with that a little while ago, and the way the layers in Swamp work are different. Like, you cannot... It still puts... Even if you, like, fake Flipper or Diver down or whatever, it still puts you on the bottom layer of the... So you can't swim up to the grate. I don't know. I mean, maybe there's some way to do it via some obscure nonsense, but any kind of general way doesn't work.
So Easy got their flute, it looks like. Again, not sure from where.
Oh, you know, around.
His partners are doing stuff that
well, Mind DM also has the flute, so...
Oh, okay. So I just missed it again. Great.
It's like Mind DM chilling here. Oh, Mirror Shield for inverted. Or, well, not Mirror Shield, A Shield.
Yeah, puts him on fire, I believe.
Wow, Matt, just to add checking magic bat. Can you believe this guy?
Desperation's real, it looks like.
Wasn't even in logic. That was a fake powder. How long have these seeds been taking you guys, generally?
Right on the 2-hour mark.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not been super terrible. 2 hours, 220, somewhere around that range. Just gotta shout out Week 6 Async 2 for being the absolute bastard of all seeds. I have no problem just ruining this for people. There's bombos for inverted out of the open or the standard Super Bunny. But so flippers. Okay, so flippers were in inverted's GT, which led to standard's hammer, I think, or no, second glove, and opens GT big chest.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, no. Bull crap. Like, inverted was done at like 2:11. In standard, the average was like 3:20 or 3 hours 20. So the open, me and DM, their open side, picking up their fire rod
Wait,
coming out of.
what happened to Easy? Easy was already in Hair Basement here. Did accidentally mirror out or something?
Uh-oh. Who mirrors out?
I mean, listen, I love Hair Basement, so I understand wanting to do it twice, but... Yeah, imagine mirroring out of anything.
Shout out to a one homewrecker, lover of Hair Basement.
It's true. You're gonna head into Mire here without a cane.
The inverted mitts just hanging out in Mire shed. Inverted gonna take their freshly acquired bombos and head into Mire as well.
Alright, so High Roller and Pod now. Maybe we'll see those flippers back here. That would be unfortunate if that ended up being the case, because, like you said, Pod is... in Inverted, Pod was open relatively early.
Yeah, it's open immediately. They start with flippers and bow.
Dead in Mire as well. Does have a cane, though. What if everyone just got starting Moon Pearl?
Yeah, take away one of their other progression items and give them Pearl instead.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, there are
okay.
those flippers. I thought
All
so.
right. That's a bummer for Mad Rat Monday, but yeah. Easy should... Oh, you're gonna go to Ice first. Ooh. Wait, did he just not get flippers? Why did we set up a fake flipper?
I think they were mentally already just doing it, and so they just went through with it.
Wait, did he not... Hold on a second.
Okay, so in Professor Ritter of the Standard grabbing their mitts from somewhere, so they can get into ice now.
Why doesn't... I'm pretty sure High Roller just found flippers for open, right? But I don't see them on Easy's tracker, and it doesn't appear that they have flippers.
Are they not receiving items?
I don't know. Now I'm wondering.
Well, their stream stuck for just a little bit a while ago.
Yeah, they're like a hair behind right now on the restream by about 5 or 6 seconds, but I don't know. Keep an eye out and see if they receive anything here. I wonder if there was like a disconnect. But you would think, I mean, I would think High Roller would have called out, "Hey, I got your flippers," and then...
Right. I'm hoping they get an item and send it to someone else. Select buffers for Icebreaker on High Roller side. I am not that brave. Yeah, so the standard side got their mitts from somewhere, and I missed that too, because I'm bad.
That's fine. I always forget how fast the default heartbeat is.
Right.
Who's in the lead? Right now I would say Radical Memers is in the lead just because they all have their Moon Pearl, and Renderer still does not.
Yeah, there's a lot you can do and some legal shenanigans you can do without it, but he's eventually going to have it. Yeah, I wonder if they just don't have their SNI client window open to be able to tell that they're disconnected or not.
Yeah, I wonder. So Renderer's Pearl is in Easy's Swamp Palace. But Easy does not have the flippers, is not showing as having the flippers, but should have the flippers right now, because High Roller picked up Easy's flippers from Pod Basement.
Yeah, I'm trying to watch the item that comes off of Lamo and where it goes. I'm also trying to watch High Roller's side.
Yeah, because I'm
to make sure that he's sending stuff.
Wondering if SNI disconnected or something without realizing.
Just a map, because of course it was. Okay, so High Roller is sending items. They just sent some mail over to their inverted.
High Roller is sending items. I'm wondering if Easy's not receiving them.
Right. I was just making sure it wasn't.
Yeah.
The other way. Oh yeah, you can do a Triforce Hunt. Yeah, you don't have to beat anything then. Ugh, Triforce Hunt, by the way. Not a fan, unless it's Pot Hunt that I'm in.
When is Pot Hunt going to be in Multiworld?
You're Pot Hunt now. I'll roll one right after this commentary. Don't tip me.
That's probably going to be too late, unfortunately.
Yeah, you can ASIC. I'll send it to you.
I could... Well, we'll see how I'm feeling after this is done.
So we see the High Roller screen is stuck. That's not a good sign.
Well, High Roller screen, his stream has not frozen or anything. His timer's still going. So this is just High Roller staying on the save and quit here. I'm wondering if maybe High Roller is messing with SNI. I wonder if maybe they're realizing the disconnect now between the flipper thing and High Roller is taking a look at his sent items and stuff like that to see if there anything is going on.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time that something goofy like this has happened in a seed run by the memers.
I don't know what you're talking about. The Archipelago software is flawless. Who are your commentators? Well, I am Gilgamesh. This is my channel. Hello. And I have Talon116 with me.
Hello, friends.
I did not have a lot of room on the layout to put comm names.
That's fine. His is the most important one. It's his channel. I just like commentary and hanging out with my bud.
And taking notes on 6 screens at the same time.
Trying. God, I'm just checking out the race room. It doesn't look like there's any notes.
Yeah, I have that up too, so...
Okay, excellent.
I'm monitoring the situation. But yeah, High Roller's timer is still going on their stream, so... Not frozen.
I can't imagine that they're stuck with nothing to do. I wonder if they've got to just be investigating the flippers situation. Oh, there's the flute for inverted, sitting in Paradox. So that's a step closer for Mr. Ed.
You want to hear Ed? Alright. Sure, either one of Beer or Mindium has to have their microphone on.
I can't imagine Mandium not having the microphone on at all.
He doesn't, because he doesn't. The little visualizer thing on his stream is not going right now.
Well, that makes me sad.
So maybe none of them have
Deadpool
their
hype.
microphone on.
Okay, we need High Roller to get off that screen. Well, because Easy just sent them a heart piece. I'm interested to see if they get it.
This MSU is going to give me
I'm watching through Discord.
CMA here. Wait, you can't hear it? You should be able to hear it.
I'm just watching the Discord live stream, and I have it muted.
Oh, you have it muted? Okay, I mean, you can turn it on. There is music. Oh, wait, hold on. My DM might actually have place. Hold up.
Sorry, Gil, for the profanity.
There we go.
Wait, what? Oh, wait, there. Just following it. I want that piece of heart, mind you.
Yeah, well, you might get it.
Alright, High Roller's back.
I didn't see them grab that piece of heart, though.
Yeah,
it definitely feels like Easy may be disconnected. I'm not Adler or Hammer, so I can't confirm that.
Yeah, I feel like you would communication-wise, I would think High Roller would have said when he picked up flippers, like, hey, oh, here's your flippers, and then
Well, that's both items.
Easy would have realized that they do not now have flippers.
Happiness? You're not racing renders, so probably not. It's funny, I always joke, people joke about seeds being bad, good, or otherwise, and like, I think I probably rolled, let's say, 8 seeds in League, and I want to say 7 of them were
Alright, I'm sick of yakety sax.
Thank you.
Until he did slash SNES even after reconnecting. Interesting. Yeah, Archipelago
I've
stuff is
never
goofy.
heard
Sometimes.
yeah, luckily we haven't run into that problem.
But yeah, Easy definitely does not have flippers here, so and we know that High Roller picked them up, so this is a bit of an unfortunate situation. This is not a Revy Rev. This is a meme MSU, which may have Revy music.
Oh, nice AirPod on Beer's side.
I'm not sure which version of the Silva Gunner MSU this is. I don't know how there's like 5 of them now.
It's not the 5, I know that one.
Bless you, Wizrobe.
Yeah, honestly, they're pretty great. If we're talking about good MSUs, can we talk about our Lord and Savior sliders for a moment, or no?
I'm surprised Beer's not using sliders.
Justice for sliders.
Victory.
Yeah, it looks like Hyrule is just running around trying to find whatever it is they missed, and unfortunately...
Here come that boy.
Here come that boy.
What's for dinner?
Alright, let's take a quick look again. So my DM now has a fire rod, still needs an ice rod. My DM is just an ice rod and a sword from Go mode. Beer is a mirror and a Samaria from Go mode. And Ed is a ice rod and a hookshot and a bow. So basically about where we were before. Not much has changed except my DM getting a fire rod.
Here come that boy. Oh, ship, what's for dinner?
And yep, there's that big key in Crystal Roller Room. Surprised Ed didn't rush that after yesterday, but, you know. Feels a little loud to me. That is a sword for beer, not one for my DM. Wait. Beer already beat Thie. Is Beer going back into Thieves Town for the big chest? Is this really all we have left? I guess looking at Beer's tracker, this basically is it. What do they need for go? So the open mode, my DM needs Ice Rod and a sword. Yeah, Beer must be pretty close to BK mode. Beer needs a cane and a mirror, and Ed needs Hookshot, Ice Rod, and the book. Yeah, because all that Beer has left on his tracker, from what I can see, is... So he could do Moth, Back of Skull Woods, which we know doesn't really have anything. And he can do this chest, and Magic that, I think? And that's really it. Yes, Beer got the Lumberjack cane, but it was for Inverted, who already had a cane. Wow, nice compass. Good item counting.
Nice compass, dude.
Wonder if Hyrule just didn't notice that they picked up those flippers for open when they were going through pod and just didn't even think about it.
Yeah, I can't imagine that you wouldn't announce that instead of just assuming that your partner got it. But yeah, this definitely seems to be a major sticking point.
Here come that boy. Oh, ship, what's for dinner?
Hopefully Easy picks up an item or something. And then,
well,
like, it doesn't get sent, and then that, like, triggers them to look into that.
Well, unfortunately, they did pick up an item off of the pedestal, but Hyrule was on their save and quit screen,
Right,
and so
right.
I don't think they ever noticed that it didn't go through. But yeah, it's definitely, this team is trying to figure out what's going on here. No, buy it. Okay. It's like, no, buy it. I want to see if it works.
Beer coming in here to beat Helmasaur for... I guess Beer's gonna pull pedestal here, because he's got nothing else to do.
Yeah, this is a really unfortunate situation for every day as a Mad Rat Monday because they are not out of playoff contention by any stretch.
Mm-hmm.
So,
What is Easy doing? Waiting for Hyrule to find it. I don't know what any. I don't know. Maybe they're having a team meeting right now. trying to figure out what, if anything, anyone missed or what's going on here. Who do I watch? Whoever you want.
Yeah, just let us know who you're watching so we don't watch them. So you can tell us if they find anything. What up, JJ?
I'm getting a little concerned that I might see a forfeit in the race time room here soon, but
Yeah. Which again is crazy unfortunate.
because yeah, everyone's just kind of going back over things to see if they missed something. They may not know that. I mean, they may. It seems to me like they don't even realize that items weren't getting set.
Yeah, this is super unfortunate. It's just kind of a thing that can happen in a multi-world. It's no one's fault. It's not. It's no different than a computer crashing during a ladder race, unfortunately.
Pick up the shield, High Roller. Pick up the shield.
Please do it. Okay, please let this be out there, shield.
Standard. Damn it. All right. So yeah, Renderer is receiving items from High Roller.
Yeah, we know High Ruler is receiving items from Renderer. We saw that earlier as well. It's one of those things, and even if they did have the SNI client open, it would still say sent to, but it doesn't say received.
Right.
So it's going to say that it sent it, but I mean, hopefully they should be able to go back and be like, wait, here's the flippers. I definitely sent them to you. Why don't you have them? But parsing back at that log, you know, could be 30, 40 lines of text. Who knows?
Okay. No, compass doesn't help. All right. Control F?
For like
I don't know.
parsing the log in.
Oh, in the SNI thing? I don't think so. No.
Here come that boy.
Here come that boy.
Ship what's for dinner?
Received from open. Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
Oh,
I think
there it
they
all
figured it
comes.
out. All right.
Yep, there it all comes. Wow, it must have been for a long time because all 300
Yeah.
were massive items.
All right. Well,
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
glad
there's
they
their
figured
mix,
it out.
too. That's
That-
a lot of time, unfortunately.
That's a bummer.
Yeah, look at the items that Invertant's getting now. Or
Yep.
that Easy's getting. So that's been
There's the
going on for
flippers.
quite a while. Yeah, they got their mitts out of that too.
All right.
So
well,
Easy has to know that they're blocking their other two runners pretty badly now.
Yeah. At least they're back in track now, but that's gonna be tough to recover from.
Yeah, that's. I'm not saying GG yet, but that's gonna be rough. Well, definitely, that's crazy unfortunate. They had to have just disconnected and never caught it. That's interesting though, because you know I have to go back to my experience because that's all I have to go with. When we were running our seeds, week 6 and others, we constantly would shout out when we sit stuff.
Yeah, I mean, different
Just
teams
as a double check.
communicate in different ways, so I'm not gonna bemoan anyone for not. But yes, I always like to yell a million times because Pi doesn't listen, so you have to make sure that he hears what he's.
That's because Pi has already set his route in his head and no one's changing that.
I remember from our Retrance weeks in League, like shouting out big keys multiple times, and then 2 minutes later, Pi's like, "Wait, what did you say?"
Yeah, especially the important items we constantly would call out. So that's just crazy unfortunate. But yeah, it definitely looks like it's in the memer's court now.
Yeah, because unfortunately, because Easy was up the mountain here, gonna go and do some of this mountain stuff first. Their tracker is not showing flippers at the moment, but I'm pretty sure they did pick up flippers, so I wonder if their tracker is also disconnected.
Yeah, they definitely got flippers. We saw them, so that had to be quite the feeling when you just see that rush of items and you're like, how long have I not been receiving and giving items? Spoiler, a long time.
Alright, Ed finally beating Blind, so Beer is going to get those silvers. If he decides to turn in the green tangent. I mean, you know, as far as good news for Mad Rat Monday goes, the Radical Memers have made 0 progress on getting any of their Go Mode items since we started to go through this whole fiasco.
Yeah,
Well, sorry, my DM did finally get a sword, but other than that, it's still the same situation for all of them, so...
The real question we need to ask is, when is Inverted getting their Mayor Shield?
That's a good question. Hopefully soon. But yeah, unfortunately, the downside here for Mad Rat Monday is that Renderer and Hyruler are both basically in BK mode while Easy goes through their stuff. But it looks like Easy's headed to Swamp here, so Renderer will get that Moon Pearl pretty soon. As Beer goes to pull Pedestal, which I don't think has anything? I guess we don't know. It's got 3 bombs.
Hype.
The Mirror Shield sprite showed up briefly for a second there. I was excited. I thought it was going to be Mirror Shield for Inversion, but no.
Mirror Shield on Ped? We don't deserve such things.
Alright, so T-minus about 2 minutes before Renderer gets their Moon Pearl.
Here come that boy. Oh, ship what's for dinner?
Yeah, the hour-and-a-half Moon Pearl, the hell you didn't know you needed.
Imagine if you could have done overworld glitches.
Right?
Or HMG. Easy wouldn't have even needed this stuff to get it. Well, I guess you would have still needed flippers. Never mind.
I don't know what that means.
Hybrid major glitches.
Thank you.
That's
I was like, I don't know what the H stands for.
The one that lets you go through certain like the Hera to Swamp skip and stuff like that. But yeah, Beer is in actual BK now. MindDM and Ed don't use map trackers, so I'm not entirely sure what they have left. I'm guessing MindDM has Turtle Rock stuff to do. I mean, it's basically, yeah, like, MindDM has beaten every dungeon except for Meyer. Why isn't MindDM beaten Meyer?
He didn't have a cane.
No, MindDM has a cane.
Then I don't know why he didn't beat Meyer. Because he was in there. Hey, half magic, let's go.
Alright, there's the Moon Pearl for Renderer.
And you are dying
to make
inside.
up, but
Yeah, you're dying inside a little bit now.
Beer is getting all of his arrows eaten.
Feed me, Seymour, feed me.
I don't know if this is intentional or not. I wonder if this is Beer walking away from the computer and he's gonna be like, oh, where'd all my bombs go?
Me and him beat Meyer. We just watched him do Vitreous.
It's not marked on his tracker.
Well, maybe he manual tracks. I don't know.
Well, what the heck?
Hey, back off. Some of us are lazy.
Alright, here is Beer about to get those silvers.
all the arrows taken. So
I
no
know, he's
swords.
not gonna have any arrows to use it. What a shame.
Is he waiting just to have the shield eaten?
Yeah, I don't think you can have your mirror shield eaten.
Ah,
Because mirror shield is too good.
sorry, Kirby. Too big to suck down. Haha.
Alright, well, Beer's out of bombs.
Yeah, but he's got 1,300 rupees.
For now.
Alright, what's the over-under of the arrows he has left?
Another couple hours in BK mode, and he's not gonna have any rupees.
The Pickett's Feast tonight. 2 bottles for inverted and hookshot cave, gross. Hey, a
Hey.
sword!
That's Mighty Up's gold sword. I think.
No. I think that's like tempered.
I already had tempered marked on his tracker, so.
Oh, maybe it is gold sword. I have the least swords marked out for open, so.
Oh, come on, pick it. Alright, Beer's finally gets 1 arrow back.
He went from 30 to 5.
Oh,
Amazing.
I had 0 bombs, that's funny. So yeah, Beer just sitting here waiting for a mirror. Okay, there's my
There's
DM's
a nice
ice rod. So my DM just needs Samaria to be in go mode.
My name definitely has Samaria, they beat Vitreous.
My DM should be in go mode then. Yes, my DM is in go mode.
Yeah, I think they just have the amount left to do, so they'll probably just rush right into GT after this, I would assume.
Oh yeah,
I think
for
they've
sure.
done everything else. Homemade beer sitting there questioning life choices, wondering where he went wrong to be here.
So Beer could HMG to Swamp. He's got flippers.
Don't,
You know
don't
he's
tell
just
him.
thinking
Don't
about it.
tell
You know
him.
he's just
Yeah,
thinking
you know
about
he's
it.
thinking about it.
Doing some laps.
Homemade beer's thinking about doing like Dad Simulator and just mowing some grass, just running around.
Yep, there it is.
There he goes.
This is so what my thing in BK mode, which would be just bust out my shovel and dig up every single tile on the map. Oh no, reset the screen. Start over again. I'm assuming Ed will probably find something else in Swamp here. Or my DM's gonna find something in TR.
Oh, we all know it's Ed's fault. It's fine.
But, I mean, like, it could be my DM's GT that has this stuff.
Tell me all about it.
I can't tell you about it, because I did not participate in Multiworld this year.
Yeah, and we've missed you.
I know.
No, I'm glad you got to do the glitches tournament. That sounded super fun.
It is fun. I'm interested to do the rounds now without mentors and see how that goes.
Is it to like a bracket now?
Yeah, so it's a bracket, unmentored bracket. I got put in the baby bracket because my Swiss record was not very good. But that's fine. Ah, a little LSD blind from Renderer.
What is that, and why is that?
I believe... I forget what triggers it.
Oh, I think I've heard of that. Well, my eyes are burning, so I'm going to look at a different screen for a moment.
You dash into the room and then press the select button just before the maiden reaches the light.
Here, stacking up his bomb supply and's gotten back up to 15 arrows.
Yeah. Okay, this is my normal BK mode strat. I mean, the good news is that it's given Mad Rat Monday some chance to try to catch up here a little bit. I think Ed's stuck now too, because Ed does not have a hookshot. So it's up to my DM to find that hookshot on Laser Bridge or whatever, or in GT. Which is probably not great for Mad Rat Monday either, because Easy still has quite a few dungeons to beat before they can go to GT.
Right, so when these seeds were made, there's kind of that's like a nice ratio they can put in to try to affect some of the balancing.
So they say.
So one seed isn't completely just left out to dry while the other two do something. In the normal 2v2 races, it seemed to pretty much go that way, like maybe one item was stuck somewhere. The 3v3s, though, didn't seem as balanced. But, I mean, the ratio can only do so much, so... Sometimes this is just your multi-world experience.
Quest into TR continues. Wow, B on B violence.
It's a crazy world out there, man. You gotta defend yourself.
Mind you, I'm at 17 hearts, by the way.
What a flex. This guy.
Alright, Laser Bridge, this is where all the goodies are. Let's see if one of the items we need is here, or if we have to go into GT first.
What do you think they're gonna find first, hook or mirror?
I think Ed's hookshot. Or maybe nothing.
Or every dungeon item you could ever not want.
How about a mirror shield for Ed? Wow, okay,
Come on.
actual nothing. Cool game, dude. I think Trinex has an item, so there's another shot.
Yeah, I believe so.
I guess my DM does have the gold sword confirmed. Oh, these 8-pack spears digging out. Alright, Trinex, what do you got?
Arrows.
Oh, inverted boomerang.
Let's
Heck
go.
yeah. Alright, into GT we go. Oh, careful, Beer. Careful, you're gonna screen transition? Alright. I think you got them all.
Landscaper Dad.
There we go. I think that's it. It's beautiful. This is the work. Wait, can you get that one there? That one? Maybe no. I think it's too much grass there. Yes, yes. Beer is extremely in BK mode. So is Ed, by the way. This is why I don't like Multiworld. Hey, there's a cane for Beer. Alright, so that lets Beer do TR now. And Meyer. Beer still does need a mirror. Mad Rat working their way through what they can clear now. Still a decent bit behind, but at least they're able to do something. It's like Beer going for TR first? Instead of clearing Meyer? I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, TR's the correct call here, because there's more items and you have to go leave the mountain at some point anyway to do Swamp, so this makes sense.
Yeah, hopefully just finish it and then never have to come back up here until you do GT.
Yeah, because you know that Meyer doesn't have a... Biddy doesn't have an item, so there's no point in doing that right now.
Right, if you're trying to get one of your teammates out of BK anyway,
Right.
you want to hit the density.
Yep.
Ship, what's for dinner?
Ooh, quarter match.
Relax.
Alright, if you guessed 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 for the big key in open mode. Alright, Ed now doing laps around Swamp Palace. Oh
That's
no.
powder.
Oh no. Wait, I think Mighty M already fake powdered that.
I'm not going back to check that till I'm done with GT no matter what, so whatever.
Oh, well, yeah, obviously. Alright, and Ice Armos has... nothing. Does he do Tile Room?
You have to, don't you? You already have your big key. You're still looking for everybody else. You gotta do it no matter what.
You don't have
Especially
to.
if you're missing 3 things at least.
Well,
it looks like.
I also think, yeah, Mighty M didn't do right. That went straight left, so...
I haven't seen a full left in a while.
Well, he wanted to get to double firebar as quick as possible.
And who could blame him? Confirm it's trash. You wanna know why? Because there's never anything in that stupid room.
Three small makes Tile Room item? I don't know. I don't know GT key logic.
Yeah, I'm looking for 1 key. I don't care. All I know is that the small key is in tile room, then the big key is in compass room. That's the only one I know.
I guess that makes sense.
But no one's checking tile room before they check everything else. So you know what I mean? So
Well, some people do.
they're crazy or desperate.
Like homemade beer yesterday.
How did game 2 of that spoiler open go? I saw game 1.
Oh,
Oh, that was 2 days ago, wasn't it?
yeah.
Never mind. Sorry. Yesterday was mystery.
Yes, it was
My bad.
spoiler open, the memers, or their opponent, I forget what they're, okay dudes won both of them. Ooh, Mindium, okay, what are we checking here before climbing? We're checking, wait.
Light cave. I mean, you might as well leave for powder now if you haven't done it.
This isn't, why not just climb, though? You have to do it anyway. If your stuff's up there, then you don't, like, I mean, you can come, like, getting back to Spike Cave's not that slow.
I would agree that getting back to Spike Cave is easy. It's a simple flute and run, but it is guaranteed that there is no progression on the climb.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh.
That was something that was hard written in. That.
Oh, okay.
The only time that that's not a thing is on cross keys weeks.
Okay, I did not know that. Okay, that changes it.
But yeah, there is nothing. There can be nothing on the climb.
Boring.
So, if he ran up there, it would just be, all right. My partners have something to do.
Great.
I'm gonna climb now
And
because I have to eventually. Right.
Oh,
So in this
here's Magic
scenario,
Magic. This is disgusting. If this is something.
yeah. So in that case scenario, you're relegating Ed to at least another 4 or 5 minutes of just sitting there, unless Beer has what he needs.
No, wasn't Magic Bat. So I think Mindium's out of stuff now. So it's up to Beer now on Laser Bridge, I think.
It has nothing to do. I'm surprised he didn't just save and quit and start back at the mountain.
I mean, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know for sure.
Well, it looks like you're right. Saving and quitting back to the mountain, it's got to be faster than that, right?
I have no clue.
No, it's one of the things that's hard written into the rules that the climb cannot have progression.
Oh, there's Ed's book. Terrific.
Gross.
This seat sucks. Oh yeah, these you only take around 2 hours. That's what you told me.
A lot of the ASICs are averaging right around between 2 and 220. A lot of our practice ones were in about that same area too.
Mm-hmm. That's, well, they save the good ones for the actual tournament.
Let me tell you.
Oh, good.
I saw the mushroom. I didn't see where it came from.
It came from Bombo's tablet on Inverted. Alright, here's Renderer check-in. Yeah, getting those bombs. I can do that. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's Mindium. I mean, Mindium has cleared the game as far as I'm aware. So the only thing... So based on... So this is where things get a little sketchy, right? So, assuming Mindium's tracker is accurate, he does not have the shovel. So the shovel could be in somebody else's game, and then Mindium's shovel's dig spot could have an item. So that's, like, you don't want to beat Ganon because of that? Or, like, you know, do you gamble that?
Before I would have said gamble it because you can come back in. Now that I know that the rule says you cannot, once you hit the Triforce room, you're done. No way. You can't. Yes, his shovel can be an upper GT. I believe.
Alright, so Beer finished TR. The book was the only thing that was got here. So Beer is back to BK. Well, you can beat Meyer, but there's no item there. Oh, they got a magic bat check from Beer as well.
Yeah, they're gonna fake.
Because he's got the mushroom now. Oh yeah, and then he can turn into mushroom. Yeah, smart.
Yeah, this is the right call.
Oh, another heart container for Mindium. 18 now.
Proof he's just too strong.
I don't think Ed's one's found anything in desert here. So this mushroom probably has to have something? Or ether tablet in inverted? You're putting that cash to good use.
Yeah, I gotta support the Hyrulean economy.
Here come that boy. Oh, ship what's for dinner?
ITM having a textbook Molorm 2 fight.
Yeah, it's all no problem. Ed having a great land mow with the fire rod.
Okay, and there
standard
is Beer's
air.
mirror. Okay, so Beer is now in go mode. So Ed still needs an ice rod and a hook shot, which could be in Beer's GT.
Or swamp, because they have their entirety of their
Right.
swamp they can do.
I do think Ed is back to being in BK again here. What audio is this? Well, it's the Space Jam, obviously. Oh, it's that ether tablet to check too. Okay. I think this is Ed's last check. And it's just a piece of garbage. So yeah, Ed's back in DK mode. Looks like he's gonna go camp in front of Trinex.
Victory.
Oh no, Ed's gonna try to hover hookshot cave. I mean, his ice rod could be in here. Obviously, the hookshot's not, but
Yeah, but you're right. I mean, it's just the ice rod's just in here. It's a clutch call.
yeah. And either way, you're right by Trinex, just in case the ice rod does come in. So
Right.
Here come that boy. Oh, ship what's for dinner?
So when you hover, are you holding the direction button
yes,
consistently, and then your
Yes.
rapid tapping, quote unquote? Okay.
yeah. It's less of tapping and more of a sliding.
Right. Yeah, I knew what I meant. But I didn't know if you were like steadily pushing the direction button or holding it.
No, you just hold it in the direction you want to go. So Mindium, yeah, that shovel still outstanding is the only thing stopping him from finishing this seed now. Speaking of shovels,
Here come that boy. Oh, ship what's for dinner?
I think this has to be Mindium's. No, this could be
Here
Ed's.
come that boy. Oh, ship what's for dinner?
Yep, it's Ed's.
Gross.
Oh, they're going for it. All right.
I wonder if it's I'm going to beat him until you guys are in go mode, because as long as he doesn't cross the bridge, he's fine.
Oh,
Here come that
okay.
boy.
Because if they
makes
hit go
sense.
mode, he can just cross the bridge and be done.
Right.
As
That
opposed to
makes sense.
waiting to fight Ganon. Yeah, I believe you're only locked out once you've touched the Triforce room. As long
Gotcha.
as you don't do that, you're fine.
Alright, so what does Beer have left on the table here?
Here
He's
come
got to
that
go do
boy.
Swamp still.
Oh,
Just
shit,
doing a little bit
what's
of
for
cleanup
dinner?
before then. Ed is checking this big spot, and nothing.
Nice setup for the triple here.
Ah.
Oh! My jinxed it. That's
Alright, well, there's the piggy down for my DM, and he's gonna just chill here. Oh! He is
Hopefully.
not gonna chill! My DM
Oh,
is
he's
gonna
doing
cross the finish line. So, my DM done at 2 hours, 1 minute, and 38 seconds. So,
Hey.
hopefully that shovel does not show up.
Here come that boy.
That's interesting, I think.
I mean, they could have been concerned, right? Like, it's, you know, it's 2 hours. One of their members is not even close to in go mode yet. You might start be getting like, oh, we need to get a finish on the board here just to have something, you know?
Here come that boy. Oh, ship, what's for dinner?
That's true, the credits will tell them immediately.
How will it tell them immediately? Sorry.
It tells you,
Here
there's
comes
always
that
the hint
boy.
for what was in the
Oh,
shovel,
ship, what's
shovel
for
spot,
dinner?
when they get to the food
Oh,
boy.
that's a good point. If he ever lets the credits roll.
Yeah. Alright, head back in Swamp.
Here come that boy. Oh, ship, what's for dinner?
Oh shit, what's for dinner?
Yeah, now that he's already crossed the bridge, it's irrelevant. You should just let the
Yeah, as soon
credits
as you
roll.
cross the bridge, it triggers in Archipelago as you finishing the
Here
seed.
come that boy. Oh, ship, what's for dinner?
I'm pretty sure it's the Triforce room, not touching the Triforce. And if he signaled that he's done in race time, that's all that matters.
Yeah, he also, hit dot done in race time, so. Alright, you're gonna head into Swamp, see if we find Ed's hookshot in Beer's Swamp.
Here come that boy. Oh, ship, what's for dinner?
There we go. Picking up that Triforce. Alright, let's see. I was gonna say, oh, just the sweet boy boing boing boings again or something. I don't know, like. No fast forwarding because it's Archipelago. Here's powder, which we already know is no good. If the hookshot is in my DM's shovel spot, then as long as the other team finishes, yes, Radical Memers will lose. Unless Ed figures out a way to finish Swamp without the hookshot. And gets it approved by the council.
Nope. Let me tell you what's not gonna happen.
And Ed needs Ice Rod as well, so there are two outstanding items that Ed needs. I wonder how much of a pep talk. Yeah, I mean, Ed is famous for his pep talks. Why would my DM finish without full clearing everything? Because it could have been a very long time before they find that shovel, which may not have anything anyway. The shovel spot is the only thing that my DM did not clear. Because he doesn't have the shovel. Okay, see, it was just a heart, so they're safe there. So yeah, Ed's last two items are likely in Beer's thieves somewhere. They average the 3 times, so yeah, this does, yeah, that is the reason to finish now, so you get a fast time in your first spot there. Otherwise, you know, Mind PM could have been waiting another 15 minutes or so to finish, potentially. Alright, Ed really working out here, doing laps with the Samaria block, doing some weight training. Yeah, it's gonna, like, accidentally figure out a way to clip back into the skull, or the back of the swamp.
Yeah, just confirming in the rules. It is as soon as you enter the Triforce room. It's not when you touch it. So.
Okay. Alright, well, Beer's basically done in Swamp here. So it looks like it's going to be GT.
Like Ed's doing a weird version of fishing with the Samaria block.
These finish times are going to be so stratified, it's crazy. Has that been your experience, or is it... Because these finish times are going to be like 15 minutes apart each.
Oh, that's possible. So just looking at, like... Okay, let's go back to, like, Async 1 in week 6. So, Radical Memers finished 210, 151, 158. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, 203, 210, 207. That was
Pretty
Pi
close.
Wombat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Victory.
Then there's Async 2, which is 214, 234, 308. So, one seed just seems to get dumped on way more than the other two. And it's just how it happens.
Alright, well, Beer has nothing else, I don't think. Oh, maybe Big Bomb? I don't know if Beer did Big Bomb. Alright, yeah, looks like it's gonna...
Yeah, at this point you might as well clear the overworld before going to GT. Like, there's no sense of leaving anything behind now. You know you have to have it.
Ed over here trying to play
Here
pickleball.
come that
Pickle
boy.
block.
Oh, ship what's for dinner? Here come that boy. Oh, ship what's for dinner?
There's
I
energy. I thought that
I've
would
summoned him, yeah. Oh, gross. I didn't realize that.
Here come that boy.
Did you see that?
Oh, ship what's
That
for dinner?
Open's hook shot was vanilla and inverted.
We started with. But no, up until that point I had not. Oh, there it was. It was in Big Bomb. Gross. There's Ed's hook shot.
Oh, okay. So it was, so
Standard.
Beers had that for. Well, not that. I guess it was Cane Lock because Meyer was one of his red crystals. It was Meyer and Hera. But that has been a lot available for a little while.
Yeah, they had chosen to go do TR instead of Meyer, but they had cleared all the way to the boss at that point.
Unfortunately, Renderer currently has neither of those dungeons done. Alright, so Ed does still need a Ice Rod. And then all of the memers will be in Go mode. And Ed is basically about to be
Here
in
come that
BK
boy.
again here very shortly, because unless his Ice Rod is on Argus, it's going to be in Beer's GT. Look at that collection rate, 204 on Tim's side.
Again, what a flex.
Yeah, Memers is quite a bit ahead. If you came in a little late, Mad Rat Monday had a unfortunate issue where the open seed stopped sending or receiving items, and they didn't realize it for a little while. So they kind of got stuck.
Yeah, the whole team eventually got to the point where they were all BK'd and couldn't figure out what they had quote-unquote done wrong, and it turned out nothing. They had done nothing wrong.
Wow,
Just
okay, my
no one
DM, just
realized
shut
it.
down your stream. How am I supposed to restream when you don't have a stream?
So, yeah, it was like 20 to 25 minutes of... It was quite a while. So once they figured it out and got it reconnected, the flood of items was ridiculous.
Oh, we're gonna get to see some Tetris now instead.
Hell
All right,
yeah,
there we
let's go, dude. Zelda's for suckers.
Beer, rushing tile room here.
As you do. Oh, Ed gets his big bomb.
He's got it, I mean, might as well.
It's the dude.
Oh, hey, looks like we know where the big key is.
What? Twice in a row?
We'll see if your theory is correct.
Oh, sorry, there was a small key. I looked away at something.
Yeah, there was a small key in the tile.
I thought you were saying it was in there again. I'm like,
No,
what?
no. Oh, there was my DM's shovel. In Ed's Pyramid Fairy. Oh, mind you, I'm doing a little T-spin practice here. Wow, look at
There
that.
you go. Put it on the board, baby.
Alright, Ed's gonna park his butt right in front of Trinex and wait for that Ice Rod to come in.
No, AFG, I don't think this would qualify for something that would require a rematch. This wasn't something that happened because SNI shut down. This was solely because a runner disconnected, and it would be no different than, yes, Beer Shield. If
Perfect.
someone's, it's no different like if your computer crashed. Like, it's unfortunate.
Oh, there's the Ice
Oh,
Rod.
there
Okay.
Imagine being able to hover.
Oh, yeah! If Ed had been able to hover, he could... Wow. Brutal. Brutal! Alright, memers are all in go mode now. Ed still needs to find the GT big key, but, it'll be somewhere. Red crystals for renderer are The red crystals for renderer are Hera and Meyer. Renderer does not have the cane yet, so cannot do Meyer. And I think is probably holding off on Hera until the end if possible. Because they've done most of the checks in Hera. Actually, maybe they did beat Hera, just it wasn't marked off. I don't know.
So Easy doing a relatively good job of getting into GT very quickly, considering the mess that they had. Is going to get paid off by finding numerous items for the standard.
Oh, right. Okay, I was like, how is Easy in GT? But I forgot that Easy's auto tracking is no longer working. And I was like, they don't have either of their rods. How did they do this? Alright, Ed heading into GT. We could do an old-fashioned GT Big Key guessing game now.
Right now, guess.
10.
7.
It was 2.
Oh, come on. Weak.
Imagine
What a
doing
bailout.
Hoperum first.
What a surprise. Gets bailed out again.
Luckiest horse.
How does he keep doing it? It does fluff the heart piece, though, so I
Well, yeah,
approve.
you got it on the heart piece. Oh, look at
Oh,
that
for a refill.
Amazing.
So what we're saying is Ed needs one more heart, so everyone has 18. Got it.
Yes. Mindium is in fact playing Tetris because Mindium finished about 15 minutes ago.
Well, when you're a god gamer like me and Dame is, you can bypass the petty needs of your partners and just
Right.
go play Tetris.
All right, here's
The schlubs figure it out of themselves.
good fluff.
He didn't
from
have help.
Here.
Oh, there's that long piece. Oh, that's sweet Tetris. That's right. Get him. Nice block stacking on the left side there.
You're an Ed Fluff Tart? No, I wouldn't say that. Mindium had a 204 CR, so
Yeah,
I'm just gonna say that
Fluff.
this seed was a stinker.
it was pretty rough in a few places, let me tell you.
Nice hover from Beer.
Oh, double Tetris. Oh yeah, Zelda. Go beer.
Zelda, who cares? This is a Tetris multi-world now.
You imagine. Sorry, no long pieces until someone finds it in their swamp house. Yeah, I have to assume Indian's gonna have the much better CR of his partners.
Yeah, I mean, Beer and Ed were able to skip a lot of the basement in GT. I mean, they both did do pretty much everything else, but yeah, the GT collection rate is going to make the difference here. Like, Beer and Ed will probably have like 190 something. Low 190s, high 180s.
So High Roller has assumed the position on their team side of just waiting for the hookshot.
Yeah, they're gonna be, they're in the spot that Ed was a little while ago where they need to book the hookshot and the ice rod. So that book is gonna be the first thing, but I believe the book was on the laser bridge of the standard players, so...
And then Standard Pyramid Fairy had their something.
Standard Pyramid Fairy
Had the hookshot.
hookshot.
Yeah.
So Renderer does have the cane now, so can do... So just beat Meyer. Could do Hera, but you're gonna head up the mountain now. We'll probably do TR and get that book, but hopefully they do Hera as well while they're up there.
And down goes Ganon for homemade beer.
Victory.
There is a beer finishing almost 20 minutes later.
Mandium's like, oh, you guys are still playing that petty game of mortals? Sorry, I lost interest.
Oh, nice. Okay, so getting combos for render. Alright, so yeah, let me just do a quick stock of where Mad Rat Monday is. So, Easy's in go mode. Renderer needs that mirror, which I forget where that was. I think that was in
It's in
the inverted seed somewhere.
inverted Desert Palace boss.
Okay.
So Renderer's gotta go get his book off a laser bridge first. Yeah, multi-world not stacking bottles makes multi-world.
It's the worst.
A little more, yeah, it's a little tedious. Oh yeah, I mean, Mandium MVP, without a doubt.
I'm still a little surprised that this whole Rams Shackle operation held up for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, good job, man. Great restream. Worked out just like you planned.
Basically, yeah.
Nice land mode 2 on the easy side. 3 worms, 3 shots, done.
What was that, Gad? Like, what? Ed, what are you doing? That was... Alright.
I'm willing to bet we'll probably see some forfeits on the other side.
Mr. Ed, crossing the... Get your 3 Gs in chat. For Radical Memers. Taking this one with an average time of... I don't know, 214-ish or something like that. I don't know. I can't do that in my head. So I'm noticing
Yeah, it's about 213. You're right on.
renderer stopping here. Wonder if we're getting some discussion in team chat to see if they want to continue at this point. Honestly, it's still going to be quite a while before they finish. And yeah, there's
Yeah,
High
there it
Roller
comes.
dropping the forfeit, renderer dropping the forfeit. Easy might finish it out because it's almost done here. What the hell was that? Yeah, good question.
Yeah, that pearl, bro.
Hot garbage is what that was. I mean, the pearl was kind of garbage, but there was a lot of stuff that was garbage. Just bunny state? Yeah.
There's a lot of bunny state going on.
Please, how am I supposed to have music if you pause your thing?
Whoa.
Hello. This was a terrible seed.
Yeah,
No,
rough,
this was
right?
great. Oh, we're joined by the Mr. Ed, by the way.
You know, the inverted player is not supposed to be in BK mode ever.
That's what I said.
I honestly don't feel like.
What if you were in BK mode for like half an hour, though?
Well, at least we knew that Eastern Fairy Spring did not have anything, so cool.
Oh,
Cool,
yeah,
dude.
that was a rough. Like, the beginning was rough, the end was rough. It was. So, I guess one question we decided, like, you guys decided to just take the gamble that Mind DM's shovel was not actually going to lead to anything.
Correct. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
okay.
basically that was the only reason why Mindium held off on Ganon when I
Right.
got him that mirror on Landmo, and
Yeah.
Beer knew about that shovel. But it turned out to be my shovel, and we just said, you know what, just go for it.
Yeah, we were
Also,
wondering if he was gonna. We were wondering if he was gonna beat Ganon and then just sit in front of the bridge just in case. But
we have a question
yeah,
from chat here. Hey, Ed, imagine if you could hover for Ice Rod.
Yeah. Well, it's. I gotta say, it's my own fault because I was razzing on AFG about him not being able to hover, and then
Uh-huh.
the rando gods have decided to ruin my hovering skills, and well. Oh well, and then on top of it, Beer decided to hover Moldorm too, just to rub it in my face.
He did. He
So,
did a great job. It was a
yeah,
amazing hover.
yeah. Well,
Is that me? That's me saying
I
it. Yeah, my voice sounds similar to Beer's. I disagree.
but
putting on
no, you
a
guys don't
demonstration of
sound anything
glitching.
alike.
yes, yeah. This was. I mean, like I kind of felt halfway decent about, like I kind of felt all right as far as the fact of okay, I'm just gonna rush Aga the moment I get a sword. So when my name got me a sword, and like I didn't touch Skullwoods at all. I didn't. I did not have enough magic for blind. Plus, I just took a death anyways, and that was just absolutely silly. And like I don't know what the hang up was with our opponents or anything, but
Well, I can
I
tell
can
you.
see the
So what
I can
happened
see the hammer.
was no. So what actually happened, and it was a bit of an unfortunate circumstance. So Easy, the open seed player, it looked like what happened was their SNI disconnected at some point, and they didn't realize it. So there was a good 15 or so minutes where they were not receiving or sending items that the team just missed.
Ooh.
Oh, I wish they told us.
And during that time is when they got the flippers.
Yeah, so the open player did not get the flippers to get into Swamp Palace to find that Moon Pearl, and then they were kind of stuck for a bit.
Yeah, so the whole team got to the point where they were rechecking single chest items, thinking they had missed something before someone caught it.
Oh boy, yeah, that's. I mean, if that was the case, I kind of. Yeah. Now they just told us that about that. I mean, we've had our issues with technological stuff where.
Yeah, I didn't want to obviously I didn't want to interfere with the race or anything like that.
Yeah,
but...
that wasn't our place.
Yeah, that's kind of rough. I mean, I don't know if that would have been enough to swing a difference or anything, but I mean that's.
It certainly would have been quite a bit closer.
Right.
It's hard to say at that point, but
Yeah, both open runners were pretty much lockstep up and through that point, to the point where Easy just ran out of things to do. Them and me and DM, their routes were almost identical. High Roller was their inverted runner. They rushed Aga much quicker than you did, to the point where they didn't even do Hype Cave before doing Aga. And Hype Cave had your lamp, so it was a strong, this is what I'm doing. But obviously hadn't done pod before then, so you guys had done different routing, but I mean, overall we're probably close. And then the big difference, I think, was standard. Beer, you did a lot more in Link State Overworld, setting stuff up to do more as just a bunny, whereas Renderer rushed and hard stuck to, I'm going to beat Skullwoods and Bunny Pocket and do all that fun stuff.
yeah, why didn't you Bunny Pocket Beer? Why didn't you go all the way through Skullwoods and beat Moth? I thought you were gonna bring the Smith and do a Moth fight. You didn't.
This isn't cross keys. He can't bring the Smith into Skullwoods.
You want to bet?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, learn something new then. Well, shame on you, Beer. Next time you do that, okay?
Brought him to. Where did I bring him? brought him to. Listen, I didn't do Mimic Cave, okay?
Okay.
That's got to count
True.
for something.
Yeah.
Dude, if my progression was in Mimic
Are
Cave,
they-
I mean, that's terrible.
Oh, hello, beer. I don't know if you're talking. You're
Yeah.
you're like kind of coming in
What?
and out here.
Can you hear
Yes.
me?
Yes,
I-
hello.
Okay. I'm mumbling. Is that
Well,
okay?
stop it.
I'm running out of beer. I have one more.
Yeah, between yesterday's seed and this seed.
Yeah, right.
It's a good amount of rando. Oh, I had a 191.
Oh, you both
Oh,
did?
really?
Oh, look
Oh,
at
yeah.
that.
Oh,
Oh, look at that. That's what I get for skipping Moldorm chest.
Well, mine DM
I
out
told
fluffed
him in
all
the
you,
beginning, I'm
so-
like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
me and DM schooled you guys on fluff.
and 20 minutes.
yeah.
imagine, beer, you know
That
about
checks
this,
per
you know,
hour.
I'm
Yeah, my
like-
DM's checks per hour rate is through the roof here.
Well, that's why he's a 2,700 rating
Yeah, I just had to
runner
live
in
up to
this.
my 2,700 rating. That's all.
Yeah, nice flex, bud. I like the casual switch to Tetris.
Well, we even said early on that, let's just do all dungeons. Right? But then we're like, well, we're probably going to have to anyways. It's like, yeah, probably. So, well, it didn't feel weird that we ended up doing all dungeons.
Yeah, all dungeons, all overworld checks, all.
How'd the restream go? How'd the...
Shockingly well, actually.
Yeah,
like
held up
nothing,
really well.
Nothing broke. It was impossible to keep track of what was going on, but other than that,
Yeah, my notes
Eh.
suck.
Well, you didn't have 6 trackers up? Like,
No.
I've got
personal
3.
I will be uploading this to YouTube after we're done, just for posterity's sake. If you want to watch it.
Yeah. It'll be fun.
Yeah,
I'm
watch
guessing they're
me-
not joining for interview stuff or something.
Yeah, watch me commit mass genocide of the fish in Swamp Palace. I mean, I'm sure that's. a
I
good
want to.
thing.
I want to comment on Beer's excellent landscaping job around Swamp Palace.
Yeah.
Nice, bud.
I was
That was
hoping
nice
if
trimming.
you knock out every single tile on an overworld tile, like it opens a secret room or something that has your go mode.
It does. As somebody who also digs up every tile when they're in BK mode, unfortunately, it does not do that.
Dang it! I felt like I missed one because there was like a shovel tile at the top that I was scared to transition.
Hmm.
Yeah, it was a point of great interest for a while.
Yeah. I don't know. That was something that happened.
Yeah, that was a bad seed. That was
That was pretty rough.
it was trash.
It was just like long.
Well,
eventually.
it was. There were so many choke points. It was the problem.
Well, the only real choke point I felt like was the My Samoria in Opens GT. Because up to that point, we kind of had.
I don't know, because there was still like because you had to go to TR to get Ed's book, and then Ed had to go to Desert to get your mirror, and then you had to go to Swamp to get.
No, I
Ed's...
didn't have to do any of that. I could have just gone if I had gone to Meyer first. I would have got Ed's hookshot super early.
Right, but why would you ever do that when you know there's no items left in there?
I mean, I knew it was a red crystal, and I thought about if I don't want to get the mirror. So he would have been able to beat Swamp, get the hookshot, beat TR, and then I would have done TR, found his book, but then I would have had to come back and beat Swamp anyway. But at that point, we would have been in go mode, so I would have gone.
All right, so let me get this straight. You're trying to justify the fact of you actually going to density, whereas yesterday you're like, hey, you know what? I got the entire mountain. I got all this overworld, but you know what I'm going to do? Instead, I'm just going to go meme the first chest in Swamp Palace. Oh, hey, by the way, it's a hammer. Oh, well, I still got everything in the free world. Hey, you know what? I'm just going to go. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm going to do left side Swamp. Oh, there's Kano Samaria. Hey, magically, I'm in go mode. Okay, yeah, all right. Yeah, nice justification there, dude.
But look, I only had 5 hearts yesterday. Okay.
Yeah, very valid point. I'll give you that.
And somehow you did too. Which I truly don't understand, like where the hearts were in that seed.
Well, you guys made up for it this time, because I mean, Ed, you were short 1 heart. Mine, DM, and Beer both ended with 18. You only ended with 17.
Oh well.
Well, you had 4 bows or something.
Yeah, I had bows upon bows. That's the one part I like about this is that I start with a bow, and then I somehow get 4 bows, and nobody else ever has a bow, and it's actually pretty hysterical. And then, of
I'm
course,
surprised by my bow.
Beer scouts out Samaria on Lumberjack and is like, well, it's probably Ed's, but I'm sure I'll be doing Aga at some point anyways for the fun of it. And then he
Yeah.
goes rushing Lumberjack, and there's Canis Samaria. And oh,
But
by
it's
the way, it's
Samaria
mine.
Kane. Yeah, that was real funny.
Yeah, I called that one. Especially after fight, because we both found our mitts when we were in Aga Tower, and we were both like, well,
Might as well.
yeah. I mean, for me anyway, it made sense just to be able to do shenanigans easier.
Well, you get to do shenanigans, but also too, that was a clutch bow on Pyramid Ledge. That was your bow, I think. That was like
Yeah,
the only.
that was my bow, in fact.
That was the only bow that I think you guys found of yours, and all the other bows are either found by me or
Yeah, you found my silvers,
or
I
given
think,
to
somewhere?
me.
No, I found
Yeah,
my
when you
silvers
when you
eventually in
went out
GT.
for a break. Yeah, when you went out for a break, I found you silvers somewhere. I think. I don't know. It's already been too long ago. I've already got the seed.
It was the green
deleted from my
pit
mind.
turn in.
Oh yeah, that's right. Cool.
Yeah, while Beer's arrows were being slowly depleted by the picket.
That's why I dug everything up. I needed to get it back.
That checks out.
Yeah. Anyway, that was fun.
Fun stuff.
Good job, guys. Good race. Nice win.
Thanks.
Thank
GG's
you.
to our opponents, and I feel really bad that they had this issue because
Yeah, it was
had our
unfortunate.
fair share. Like every single race we've had this tournament, we've had like some technical issue, just somehow like something stupid happens every time. But then this one we didn't. We just had a last location issue.
Well, aside from my controller trying to die when I walked
Oh!
into the Triforce room.
That's true. No, we did. Yeah, that's right. We did have a technical issue.
Oh, is that what happened? We thought maybe you were just trying to all right, Ganon's dead, but I'm not going to cross it until you guys know for sure you're good. And then it's like, okay, if I don't touch the Triforce, I'm still fine. I can come back into the game. And I'm like, no, you can't. No, you can't. You already crossed the bridge. You might as well just keep going now.
No, I crossed the bridge, and then I set the controller on my desk, and I was talking to Beer or Ed about something, and I was going to say something to chat, and then I went to pick the controller back up to press the B button and make the Triforce text advance, and the Triforce text didn't advance, and I thought, well, that's a problem.
Rip.
Technology.
So I had to quickly rebind my keyboard A to something that I could advance text with so that I wouldn't just crash the entire emulator.
Yeah.
Well, glad it worked out.
Well, same. And I'm glad the restream worked out. And I'm very thankful for you, both of you guys, for doing this. This is one of the more weird things that I think we've seen in Rando restreams.
Yeah, this
ever.
is
So
world's
I'm
first
pretty excited.
3v3 restream of Rando. So maybe it'll be a trend. I was telling Talon, let's get some 4v4 next time. I clearly handle 3v3. Let's see if we can bump up the numbers a bit.
If you do that, we need more comms, so I'll join for that.
Yay!
But yeah, thanks for pinging me about this, because this was actually fun. I would not have even considered doing this until you were like, hey, you should restream this shit. And I was like, all right, let me see.
Well, as Ed's personal restreamer, we figured you already knew about it.
I have not been following the Multiworld stuff at all, so I have no clue when anybody is doing anything.
Listen, he's just the official restreamer of the Mayhem.
That's right.
Ed's Mystery Mayhem. I don't know if we want to.
I'm not sponsored by Multiworld right now.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, we don't have. Hammer and Spy got to get right onto that.
But hey, now I have a layout for more than 2 people, so sort of.
I mean, I have a layout for 6.
Yeah,
that's
a
two,
pretty
and
good
I have
layout.
4. I don't have 6, and I may have to make 6 because if they can never settle on a time, I kind of want to do a Leave versus Locked Door, which I think is a Sunday game.
Nice.
Well,
I mean, if you want, I can probably export mine and send it to you.
That's not a terrible idea, actually.
But
all
yeah.
right.
Thanks everyone for watching. I appreciate everyone hanging out here. Thanks Talon for hopping in on comms.
Thanks for having me, bud. Appreciate it.
I'm gonna send people over to Malmo, who is restreaming some cheaty glitches right now. BDI versus Gamachu. So we're gonna go over there.
More racing.
Yeah. I will. I don't know. I might do some ladder racing tomorrow. We'll see what happens. But until then, everybody have a good night. We are no longer live on air.
Yeah.